There is a verse in the Quran which just blows your mind away, subhanAllah. The more you reflect on it, the deeper it gets. And this verse is where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, وَمِن ثَمَرَاتِ النَّخِيلِ وَالْأَعْنَابِ تَتَّخِذُونَ مِنْهُ سَكَرًا وَرِزْقًا حَسَنًا إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَعْقِلُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, from the fruits of palm trees, i.e. dates, and from the fruits of grapevines, i.e. grapes, there are people that take from them intoxicants, and there are people that take from them good provision. Indeed, in this are signs for people of intellect, people who think. Now, whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala calls you by your intellect and calls you by the way that you think, there is very deep meaning to extract. The more you ponder, the more meaning that you extract. And that's inshallah what I want to give you a flavor of today. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created this entire universe. He has literally given us all this variety for us to enjoy. But in this variety, there are people that do good things with what Allah has given them and bad things with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them. And this emphasizes the point that life is a test. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, الَّذِي خَلَقَ الْمَوْتَ وَالْحَيَاةَ لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. Allah is the one who created life and death and everything that you see around you. Why? To test which of you are best in deeds. There is a right way to live your life, and there is a wrong way to live your life. Just like Allah has created these trees and people extract from it intoxicants and others extract from it medicine and good provision and nutrition, similarly everything you see around you in life, you can either do good things with it or bad things with it. So for example, your legs. Some people will use these legs to go to places like clubs and bars and places that displease Allah, but there are others that will take them to the masjid. We all have eyes. Some people will use it to look at things which are displeasing to Allah on their phones or when they're walking through the street, but others will use their eyes to only look at things or strive to only look at things that please Allah. Everything in life, whatever you have been given, whatever you have a right way to use it and a wrong way to use it. If you use it in the right way and you have your heart tied to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah gives you a beautiful, beautiful promise in the Quran. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ كَانَتْ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتُ الْفِرْدَوْسِ نُزُلًا. Indeed, those who believe, of course your heart needs to be tied to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and do good deeds, i.e. you use this entire world that Allah has created for good. كَانَتْ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتُ الْفِرْدَوْسِ نُزُلًا. For them is, as an accommodation, Jannah for eternity, where they will have no sorrow, no hardship, no anxiety. They will have no pains for eternity, just joy, satisfaction forever and ever. All you have to do is just look around you in the earth and use everything that Allah has created and everything Allah has given you in a way that pleases Him, and you avoid the things that displease Him, and inshallah you're good to go. You see how powerful this verse is, how we can unpack all of this just from the fact that Allah has created a tree where some people use it for bad and some people use it for good. Think deeply inshallah and tweak the way you live your life, and wallahi you have nothing to regret. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.